Hey, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co. And today we're doing an
I brought a knife.
I didn't get to that part yet.
What?
I usually have a coffee shot. I usually do the whole thing. I show my coffee on the table.
Where's your coffee?
Well, I don't have the coffee either. Did you drink my coffee too?
No, you made me some extra yesterday. But you haven't made any today. Have you?
Of course I did.
You
First
did?
thing I did.
Really?
Right, of course. Right after I was over.
I didn't see you drinking any.
I finished the whole coffee.
You're distracting me from my knife.
This is an unboxing and
I wanna
rambling
open things.
around Monster Hunter
I'm
World.
gonna open things.
Monster Hunter World, the board game. And also, stay tuned or look at the timestamps to win it for yourself because there's news in here too. This is not just an unboxing of Monster Hunter World.
Wait. You have news?
I have news.
What news?
I'm going to have coffee today. No, it's not that. It's not that.
What if someone hears that and
you're starting with an aside box?
I'm getting rid of shrink wrap. And then we can open up box
That is
by
not
box.
how I do it unboxing at all on this channel. You are messing it up. You are doing crazy talk.
Question.
Yes.
When you agreed to let me do this with you, did you think I was going to help you do it the way that you normally do it?
I was hoping that if I control what comes onto the
Do you
video...
normally put things off to the side?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Usually
we'll put that over there.
Usually what I do is I have the unboxing, I have all the stacks of boxes, it makes for a good thumbnail. You're not in it, that makes for a better thumbnail too. And then from there, I slowly push everything off to the side while I deal with one box at a time in a reasonable manner.
Yeah. I'm just dealing with all the shrink wrap so that you can do that.
Okay, so you're just going to deal with the shrink wrap and not interrupt me too much.
I'm going to try not to. I think I need to...
This is an unboxing of Monster Hunter World. I believe all in on this. I think it's absolutely everything. We'll find out. But this is from Steamforged Games, and it's basically a, well, boss fighting game in which you're controlling a variety of hunters as you try to take down a variety of monsters in the game. You're going to be doing so by basically trying to like build out your decks, play your cards correctly, ignore the shrink wraps and stuff. I usually just throw the shrink wrap behind.
Dude, leave the shrink wrap on, man.
No, this is the first box.
Oh, well, that's not how I do it. I leave the shrink wrap on the main box.
Well, it's a good thing this
and
is
then
in the
never
channel.
open it.
Yeah. Why, that's funny. Good callback. Okay, no, this goes to the other side. There's not enough room on the side. There's not enough room on the side. No, off to the side.
Off to the side side?
Yeah, like it's not on shot anyway.
Not even on shot at all?
No. Okay, we're diving into the Ancient Forest here.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the Ancient Forest core box, and the way the Monster Hunter World system works is there are a bunch... I need to move this off to the side.
That looked like a thumbnail. Were you doing that for thumbnail purposes?
Let's do a thumbnail. Okay, ready? Let's do a thumbnail. Just like smile or something awkward.
Can I do a night? Probably
sure,
not.
absolutely. No, go ahead. Do whatever you want. Smile. That's not being a thumbnail. I don't care. Anyways, so this is Monster Hunter World. This is one of the core boxes. And the way the core boxes work in Monster Hunter over here, the way they work is they're basically going to be... Each core box is a self-contained system. There's a bunch of side things over here and arsenals and... That's a wing.
That's one wing?
That's one wing.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think these monsters are?
That's huge.
We're going to assemble these. And they come disassembled, obviously, so you can, properly, what's the word for it? Store it as you need.
They're giant.
Let's put this in here. Let's make sure. I don't even know how this goes in. We're going to find out together. But I think I got this. That goes in nice and clean.
Wildspire Waste.
Wildspire Waste.
Check this out. Oh, that is a glorious photo.
That is. You wait till you see the beast.
It's purty.
Are you opening a box?
No.
What are you doing?
No.
How am I supposed to timestamp this? I can't timestamp it if you open 2 boxes at once.
Okay, well then we didn't open it.
That's right. That's
when?
the thing. When?
Just restart the whole video.
Never. I'll restart the
Just restart the whole video.
Fine. Ready? Okay. Just hide things, whatever.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co. Today we're doing
a knife.
You ruined the shot.
Which shot?
Normally
Where's your
I have
coffee?
like a whole coffee and like I put the knife down and everything and
Where's your coffee?
I had it already.
How did I ruin it then? If you don't have your coffee.
You have the knife.
I feel like you blame me.
I do blame you.
Why?
Because you're in the way.
Dude, you have to open one box at a time.
Look at the dragon. Look at the dragon.
So cool.
Show the freaking audience. Show them. Okay, good. Yeah.
There we go. Look at how beautiful.
Wow, you are exactly like Matt.
Exactly.
You are exactly. I would expect some level of difference or something like that. You're literally... How is it that I've never once thought to like have the animals attack the camera, and both of you, all you do is have the animals attack the camera?
Because I do stuff with my hands to the camera.
Unbelievable. Anyways, this is an animal, a creature, one of the monsters you'll be fighting in Monster Hunter World.
This is a dense piece of plastic.
We got more. Enjoy. Show everyone. Properly. You can't have it on the top shot. You got to put it to the side.
Okay, sorry.
You're like, what are you doing? I'm telling you, there's news. We have an announcement. It'll be worth it. Just bear with me. Alright, so, we're going to go ahead and show you this one. Oh, we got another small guy. I actually fought this guy. Which ones did I fight? I fought these two. These are the two that I fought.
This looks like a big monitor lizard.
Exactly, that's exactly what it is. It's a Komodo dragon situation, except not actually a Komodo dragon. This is a good time to tell you that I haven't played Monster Hunter World, the video game. I'm sorry, I haven't. I actually played the board game. I played this doing like the last time I did content around this. I fought this guy and the Komodo dragon lizard person.
This looks like a dinosaur with really bad scoliosis of the shoulders.
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly. Oh,
that's hair. That's hair and maybe spiked bumps underneath.
Anyways, this is the core box number one.
Dude, look at the Adam's apple on this thing. That is an Adam's apple and a half right there. That's a gullet. That is a gullet. Gullet of the ages.
Here's the rule books. Here's the quest books. Go through those. Try to look impressed with all that stuff.
There. Okay, and then I'll do one more. Yep. There we go. Okay.
No. I want to do this. Okay, give me a second. Pass me the rule books. We're gonna talk about this again. Here with this. How about this? I'm like a deal. We're gonna go through the first core box.
Make you a deal.
Then we'll talk about the news. That way you can leave or click on the timestamp. We'll figure it out.
You know what I feel like? You're speaking in the same way that I've watched you negotiate with your children.
Yes, except them I can threaten. Anyways, we have the Monster Hunter World rulebook over here. This is going to be first time playing. You can go to a quick start guide from Steamforge Games. This is actually, the rulebook itself is like 39 pages, but having played this game, I can tell you it's not that complicated to go through over here. Let's go ahead and zoom in. In fact, this is just basically the quest, the go through, the whole like hunting phase. You're going to be going through different phases of the game. A bit of a kind of, you know how you play Oathsworn, you like Oathsworn? Mm-hmm. They have different phases in the game in the sense that you first go through a bit of a journey through the woods as you take different branching paths and you track the trail and then you make choices and you decide to go into the cave or go down. They have different options as far as how your kit effectively ends up and how many wounds you come into battle with. So it's a very similar system. A little less focused on the story, a little more focused on the general pathway and choose your own adventure, but it's divided up into that. Every encounter has a pre-encounter phase where you can go through a bunch of steps, and there's a way to skip it too in case you don't want to.
So could you do me a favor?
Yes.
I have not played Monster Hunter World, but
yes.
I'm more familiar with the video game than I am with the board game.
Sure.
And since it's from the same company, and since it's probably the most direct corollary that I can think of, can you tell me in what way this is different from Horizon Zero Dawn?
Excellent. Absolutely. Yes, I can.
Is that a decent question?
Yeah, sure. The short answer is that they have
Horizon Zero Dawn. We're going to punch every single one of this out on camera,
don't
right?
punch a single thing. I want the board, though. Get the board out. You have a knife?
Don't punch a single thing. But there is something I want you to do there.
Well, the board, because the board is
while
helpful.
I'm doing this, you talk.
So, Horizon Zero Dawn from Steamforge Games is a different system, which you control these, are they called Seekers? Hunters? What are they called? I don't know what they're called.
Ooh, actually, I should know that.
They're called various things, and you're going to be wandering around the board, going through a bunch of iterative encounters as you level up your characters in this kind of semi-co-op type situation as you have these monsters that are pathing. Now, that's the first baseline already, which is the monsters here are less predictable than the ones in Horizon Zero Dawn.
Interesting.
These monsters don't have a specific path, rather they travel along nodes. So you have your monsters here, who's going to be on his node, okay? But in addition to the monsters, you have the various hunters who are going to be, well, hunting the monster, as you can imagine, given the nature of how these systems work. Now, if you've played Dark Souls, this kind of feels a little reminiscent of the boss battles from Dark Souls in Monster Hunter World. You're constantly dealing with the monster who has their own reaction system. I don't know if I can find their cards here. There's a lot of stuff to go through.
Hey,
before we do that,
it's the sword from the movie trailer.
Yes. Before we do that, though, this is the quest book. The quest book is going to have the whole pathing that you're choosing for each encounter. You're making these choices. Ooh. I'm going to read one to you. Okay, ready? Minor.
I'm listening.
A single section. Small jaguars erupt from the brush, surrounding and snapping at you with desperate hunger. You're overwhelmed and for a moment think you might be dragged under. Your training gets you through, though, driving the pack away and giving you a moment to breathe. But they're about to attack again. Do you fight off the pack or flee through the undergrowth?
If we flee through the undergrowth, we're in their territory, so we fight off the pack.
Discard 2 time cards. Each hunter suffers 1 damage, then gains 1 sharp claw. Progress to entry 12. Okay, ready? Lightheaded and breathing heavily, you lean against the bark of a thick tree. Your arms ache, numbness creeping through them towards your shoulders. If only they're a way to relieve your parched throat. Do you force yourself to go on, or... No, we're going to stop
We
now.
drink the blood of our enemies to slake our thirst.
That did not say it.
Option 38.
You drink... Yes. You drink the blood of your enemies just like their... No, it's not there. Anyways, so you have that aspect of... You have these kind of situations. Let me see if I'm trying to find the cards. That's what I'm trying to do.
Isn't this like a spear bow?
A spear bow? Yes, it's a spear bow. Maybe. I don't know. Here's cards. Okay, open cards and try to look busy. Okay, so basically the monsters are going to have... There's going to be time cards. Here we go. Here's what I'm looking for. Where's my knife? Here we go. So you're going to be basically trying to go through the various monsters' attack decks, and they have different ways and managements of the ways they fight. Now I only fought against 2 monsters, so take that into account. Well, what?
Busy.
Busy, busy, busy? What do you mean?
Busy.
Busy. Oh, you're looking busy. Oh, I got it. So here are the monster's various attack cards, and each one is different based on the deck of the monster you're fighting with. So they have their specific symbols, which you'll recognize in the video game if you've played the video game, and they have an iconography of how they activate. So as opposed to the Horizon Zero Dawn, there's more of a natural understanding of how the enemies are going to behave. Your challenge is how to kind of work around that as you try to stop them. But there's more of an understanding, and part of it comes down to the dice rolls and things like that. But you're more in control of the board. It's more about a programming aspect. Over here, you have to understand the monster's behavior to a certain extent, but you're trying to narrow down the bunch of people all operating completely cooperatively, not even remotely aspect anything else. Plus, there's a crafting element. As you take down monsters, you'll get various elements from them. You'll use those to craft your more weapons in the game, giving your hunter their own unique build in the game.
So, part of my understanding, so like in Horizon Zero Dawn, they're kind of like, you know, they're the machines and you're going after them, but they're kind of, it's not that they're easy, it's that they are not ridiculous. And in Monster Hunter World, at least my understanding of it from the video game, is that every single encounter is quite difficult, but you are doing much more of like a preparation and kind of grinding to get the required, to discover the weaknesses that you're going to want to exploit, and to get ready to take down like the big bad. And it is much more of like a kind of cooperative hunt, rather than like a solo hunter experience in the wild.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Like how much of the kind of like, you know, because I'm thinking like, you know, one of your games that you're really excited about is Primal, and that's like a boss battler.
Did a full comparison video on these two games.
You did
with Jeremy Howard.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a handsome man. Why am I here? Why isn't Jeremy here?
You think you'd be here if Jeremy was giving me the option?
Could I just watch?
You could watch, but Jeremy's not here.
I know, but if he was here, you said you think I would be here.
No, I'm saying if Jeremy, if the options were you or Jeremy, it'd be Jeremy. The option was you or no one, and I felt bad. So here are going to be the various cards you have. So you're going to have different cards that kind of create a bit of a line. You have a stamina line. I don't know if it's I don't recall if it's called a stamina line, but you're using those to
connect to each other side to side.
Yeah, but it's a line. But you're going to be basically lining up these cards in your stamina.
I understand what a line is. I was
why'd you ask?
Asking if they line up together, rather than if that was just a graphic thing.
No, they line up together. It's a line that's created. I think some of them create an endpoint, maybe if I recall correctly. I think some of them have the possibility of creating an endpoint, but I don't know offhand. For instance, here, this card has a bit of an endpoint to it, so it kind of ends the line to a certain degree.
Okay, Dragon Piercer.
That's the one.
So that's...
Yeah, and then he eats you, and now we're down to 3 hunters. Because you followed your arrow like an idiot. Well, I mean, you're supposed to be further back.
Is that my fault, or is that Steamforged for not making detachable spear arrows?
That's Steamforged's fault for not making that. I hear you. Yeah, that's Steamforged's fault. I'm sorry, Steamforged.
Anyways, you know the toys that you used to have where you would have the click and it would send the missile?
I still have those. I still have kids. Playmobil sets. They got little click thingies. Oh, here are going to be some of the time passes cards, or these are part of your time deck. It's a bit of a countdown. Mostly involves just, time passing to a degree, but have different effects on the bottom as well. This acts as your timer on the scenario to a degree. There's a constant timer and threat keeping you going. There's going to be different attack cards, different weapon cards, all bunch of different cards in this, and that's basically what's going on. So you have your 4 hunters in the set. Okay, have we shown everyone the 4 hunters? I don't even know if we have.
So we've got the Mad Max medieval version of Mad Max with kind of like the bone and crazy accoutrement.
You got this one over here. This guy with the giant sword from the video game, like you said, like the movie trailer.
Yep.
That movie was not great, by the way.
I didn't watch it because it looked bad, but this is the spear bow thing that I'm talking about. Crazy, huge weapon. Don't know what the draw... I do not know what the draw weight is on this, but it must be insane.
It's probably a lot. But anyways, that's basically the core set. Then you have the 4 beasts you're fighting off against, which we have over there. Oh, these have to go back. Oh, I forgot to show you this part. I forgot to show you the monster cards. We're going to get to the announcements soon. Thank you for bearing with us. You're so patient. I really appreciate you. Try not to, mess those up. Part of the problem as well is these dragons, I want to assemble all of them, but I have to keep them in the box, which means, let's try to not ruin this.
Do you want me to put them back in then? Take them apart so they fit back in?
No, you're taking it apart. It's perfect. You're doing that right.
Okay. Right. Cool. Yeah. I'm doing it right. Where's the box part? Can I have that bit?
Here you go. Try to figure out how that goes in. Oh, there's a base in there. Oh, fun fact. I think that came apart. There we go.
It looks like that came apart.
I have to glue that on.
Well, okay. It's good to know.
Well, at least we know which part of
that goes there. So I guess the one question I have is we've talked a little bit about Horizon Zero Dawn. We've talked a little bit about Primal. We've talked a little bit about the other one. I kind of want to know what do you think is the most unique aspect of this particular one?
Hold up. Let me show some stuff. Okay.
I got it all right.
You did it beautifully. I love it.
Look, I got it all right on the first go.
That's exactly how you do it. Then this goes on top somewhere.
Well, I think it's those go into those. I'm gonna assume.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then it's just a pa-ta-pa.
Okay, before we put that back, we need to show people the cards because they're cool.
Wait, I was doing so good.
I believe in you.
I was doing so good.
There we go. Okay, so we have these cards over here. These are the various monsters that you'll fight at different points. So this is the same monster, but it's stronger in different modes. So you fight the same different beast at different points. This is the lizard guy who you thought was looks like a
monitor lizard.
Monitor lizard. Okay. Yeah, they have these all from the video game. The iconography.
Is that the kind of art that you would see in your inventory or screen?
In the video game. I don't know exactly where, but I just remember I was always thrown off the first time I saw it. But they're like this very much video game art.
Okay, gotcha.
This is the gluttonous. We have the this is the great Jagras. We have the Toby Kadachi. So you can have all these different boys that have.
It seems like what the rudimentary sketches would be of like the hunters that are going out.
Then you have your crafting sheets over here. These illustrate the various ways you can use the Ancient Force Great Sword Forge reference, the Dual Blades Forge reference, the Bow Forge. You have different elements as far as how you have different crafting sheets. All these things as far as how everything combines to build out different elements so you can have better weapons and a better deck. Which, as far as that goes, actually, that would be one of the compelling elements as far as it. Part of the draw would be the inherent campaign nature of it, in which you're going to be taking down a bunch of big bad monsters who you can learn their systems through it, and then while giving you crafting and everything else. I think one of the draws of this, if you're looking comparatively speaking, I think the only thing that is strongly comparable to this in terms of the different systems I've played with, like this is going to be different than the Oath one, for example.
What about Wild Ascent?
Different than Wild Ascent, very different. You're fighting a big bad as opposed to Wild Ascent.
Just the visual look of the board.
Sure, general visual appeal definitely has that element. I think the most comparable is the one I did a full video on, which is Primal vs. Oath one, and for that Primal vs. Uncenter World. Yeah. And in that case, the main appeal here is specifically the fact that this I think is easier to dive into.
Sure.
It's a little lighter on the rules, not light, but a little lighter on the rules, and it also has a degree of. Let me do this right over here. Let's throw that in. No, I think I did this wrong.
I think you did it wrong.
Yeah, it also has a little lighter in the rules and a little more streamlined. Like you can go through this a lot faster. Primal has a little more tactical depth to it, but it has more complexity, which makes it a little harder to manage.
How easily or frequently do you think you would be integrating the extra content?
I don't know yet. I don't have experience with the extra content yet because I have only played the single. I haven't even played a full base box. Hold up. We told them there's gonna be an announcement. We told them.
Oh.
Put that aside. We promised them that if they put up with all the shenanigans, there'll be an announcement. So, basically...
You're doing the announcement now?
Yeah, we're doing the announcement now.
Okay.
Unless you want to just restart the whole video.
Yeah, let's start over again.
Restart the video.
Okay,
one second. Let me put this back
aside.
Get my knife. Close this off.
Because then if we reset it, you could just do the announcement
from the beginning. Makes sense. Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
I brought a knife.
You ruined my thing.
What?
I do a whole thing with a coffee and a knife.
What
it's like
thing?
I have a coffee all the time.
You already drank your coffee today.
I drank my coffee already.
Yeah, but so why... Are you going to make another one?
Not now. It's the middle of a video.
We'll just go upstairs. We can just cut and
start again. Do you know the announcement?
The announcement.
There's an announcement.
There's an announcement.
We're
not even gonna unbox. We're gonna start with an announcement.
Where else would you do it? In the middle of a video after like having paused, like it's not even at the end, not at the beginning. You do it in the middle of a video. It's such a weird place for an announcement.
It's something I would do, but that's why you're successful and I'm not.
Anyways, the announcement is Monster Hunter World. This is the all-in currently from the past Kickstarter, but they're coming back to Kickstarter with another expansion, specifically Iceborne.
That was a video game expansion.
It was a video game expansion.
So they're doing it board game now.
More board game stuff.
Okay, so I like the way that I am familiar with Monster Hunter World
integratable stuff.
Is it's much more of like you go to different biomes and fight different creatures in the biomes. So like we didn't because this is the beginning of the video, right? This is the beginning of the video, yeah. in a past life, we would have probably opened Ancient Forest first.
Yes.
And like there's Wildspire Waste here, deserty, and then like what's that one?
That's the giant freaking box.
That's the giant freaking box. And so like Iceborne is going to be like obviously set within
the giant freaking box.
A very humid tropical environment.
You're such a funny person. Iceborne's going to be coming to Kickstarter at some point. More specifically, I believe, and check just in case things change or all that, but it should be going up on May 18th. It's going to be a 14-day campaign. It's going to have a whole bunch more content, and going to this whole point, everything is kind of integratable. You're going to have your own core set, which is designed to combine with other boxes, including each other core set. Are you actually challenged?
No.
Okay.
I thought it would be funny.
Each core set has like a whole bunch of information about how to store the games between sessions so you can keep on running. Everything does integrate to a degree, but you also have the individual stuff stuff. You can kind of go through procedural. You can mix and match hunters and monsters and different things. There will be more elder dragons.
There's more stuff to build in this one.
There's gonna be more...
this is the first one.
Oh, that one's so cool. That one's so cool. Look at these things. Look, this is my favorite box. I'm gonna build it. Okay, so you're gonna have more elder dragons. Oh my gosh, how does this even go? Okay, you're gonna have more elder dragons. There's gonna be there's I don't know what else there is. There's like there's a Facebook group with like 3,000 members or whatnot. You can check out if you're excited about what you have arriving or what's coming. This is so cool. I'm sorry. No, it's mine.
It's got like a scorpion tail.
It's mine. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's so cool.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Look at his scorpion tail.
No.
Do you see a scorpion tail, Devin?
I already said that, but look at this one. Look at this one. This looks like a hammerhead version of like the cordyceps from Last of Us. Like it doesn't have eyes. It's like some protrusion has just grown out of its head, and it's like, hey, I'm infected.
I said, hey. I said, hey. What's going on?
And I
It's a good thing, like we practiced that like so much before. Anyways, this guy, look at him. Look at how cool this thing is. That is intensely cool. This
Dude,
one,
this looks like a dragon or dinosaur version.
Jurassic Park. You think Jurassic Park?
I was gonna say dinosaur version, but in Jurassic Park, it's a dinosaur. Anyways, of the one that like spits on the guy.
The spitting guy. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly. I gotcha back. What is this guy though? He's not even a dragon. He's like a lizard. Look at this.
Yeah, I know. It's dude. Oh, you know those like what are they called? Like those mudfishes that are like amphibious.
Oh, that's like a mudfish version of like a mudfish. We're such tools.
I thought you were making fun of me, but then I didn't realize you were doubly making fun of me. I was like, he's making fun of me. Oh no, he's really making fun of me.
I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this aside because this guy he's so cool. Oh, look too, Devin. You see how they made
it actually lays down flat with the rest of it. That's some good sculpting. So I'm not gonna actually get this one out because in previous lives we've gotten you're gonna get it out. Cool. It's a desert or kind of like rocky plateau version.
Weird with the name. I thought it'd be like a ice kind of snow type situation.
Yeah. No, it is strange that they didn't go with that. It is weird.
But past that.
They've got different people. Look at this.
Hold up.
Look at this.
Board first.
Okay, board first.
Oh, Devin, look at the other side of the board.
Oh,
two sides. Look.
Oh, it is like kind of like a mesa plateau area. Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
We got the dragon. No. We gotta have the dragon.
Right in your maw. Right in your maw. And he's like, final blow in the gullet. And then it was like an explosion because he was about to do like a fireball.
Why did you say that name?
And then he goes, killing blow. And he like goes into the hole that was already cut with the spear and like is fully able to like eviscerate and decapitate. What'd you say?
I said, Martha! Martha!
Superman?
Because you're like right in your mouth. Yeah. It was really funny. That's when he stopped killing the dragon.
Bad.
They compare notes, and like turns out his mother's name is Martha too. So is his mother's name, and they become friends.
Oh,
at which point DC fires both of them.
Oh man, imagine what would happen if they could make a good movie.
Some people think that unboxings are supposed to be professional. And then there's us.
You can't have toy dragons and big figurines with weapons and just be like,
okay.
Calmly, yes. So obviously, this is a large dragon miniature.
It's obviously a large dragon miniature.
It's just not.
This is a dinosaur. Okay, we got more books.
We're not gonna open all the cards again, right?
We did it once.
Did we?
No, we didn't. That's right. We didn't do it once. We should probably do it now. Okay, the question is how do these actually fit in here because this is like a whole nother universe of just stuff fitting in. I said, hey, yeah. Actually, I got this right in the first time. I'm pretty impressed with myself.
Boom.
Okay.
That goes there.
So, basically, that's the basic idea as far as the other core box over here. This is more content. More content for the game. Like we said already, a cooperative board game of fighting monsters, fighting various monsters, hunting them down across various quests, taking them down. All those kinds of things. Lots of solo play, by the way. There's solo play as well in terms of running two hunters that apparently for Iceborne, they've further developed the solo play. Iceborne. They have further developed the solo play, which frankly I don't know what that means because I've actually played the solo. That's not true. I didn't say I haven't played the solo. I have played the solo.
Oh, interesting question.
I have played this with
what?
A 4-hunter count, a 2-hunter count, and then 2-hunter me playing solo.
No matter what the count of the hunters is, what would you prefer to play this at?
I played it. I want to say 4. Don't hurt things.
I've got a knife.
You can push it off the side, under that box.
Do you want me to open this one?
Sure. Let's open a box and then unboxing. How crazy. So
I don't like that tone.
I'm sorry.
Walk it back. Walk.
I appreciate you passing the box.
Tone.
It feels nice to have you here. Honestly, you add a lot to.
If it was between me and no one,
I would choose you. I would choose you.
Jeremy, we wish you were here.
Jeremy, we all.
I miss Jeremy, dude.
I'm
He's just such.
Soon at that thing that I can't talk about. I'm gonna see him very soon. Did you know he's there?
I didn't.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
That you know, like how you say I don't have FOMO. That just went over the threshold.
Oh, so it's Jeremy Howard that causes your FOMO.
No, it's cumulative.
Oh.
I see you and Meg a lot, and I love to see you guys, but
I'd rather hang out with you than Jeremy.
I appreciate that. But I get to see you guys
Jeremy,
a lot.
call me.
Oh, okay. Man.
So, we can talk. Maybe you can fly in. I don't know.
No, I don't.
We'll figure out.
Dude, this one's a different color.
It's a different color.
What is happening? And that one's a different color.
It's a different color.
Oh.
No, I want this one.
Wait, that's the same as the other one.
Why is it the same as the other one? What in the world does that box say? The Azure Rathalos and the Black Diablos. They just gave us different colored sculpts. This is probably one of those Kickstarter extras. That's a fun thing. That's a good point. No, that's a good point. No, I have a good point. Okay, ready? This is a good point. Okay, so the reason this is a good point is because this is a good time to mention that I need to put these in. Okay, this is a good time to mention that I believe, if I recall correctly, during the last Kickstarter, they primarily had alternate sculpts for the Kickstarter extras and exclusives. But I believe Steamforged, don't take my word for it because maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is correct. Steamforged Games, I believe, is going to be offering more monsters into the mix if you back this on Kickstarter, which means there's going to be more Kickstarter exclusive stuff and not just more cool. Honestly, the colors are cool.
Question though, if they have, I doubt it's just different colors.
They're just different colors. They have different cards as well.
No, but what if it's like team stuff or like
team
competitive?
Stuff. Actually, I don't know.
What if there's 2 out on the board and like each one's going after different ones or something?
I don't remember. There's not extra stuff in the box, so unless they're in a different box, then they're just sculpts.
Oh, okay. Well, I probably wouldn't do that.
What do you mean wouldn't do that? I think it's part
Get
of the
them just for the color.
I think it's part of the Kickstarter extras, if I recall correctly.
That this was just free?
Like extra Kickstarter stuff. I believe. I'm trying to remember. The campaign was a year-ish ago. I don't remember exactly.
I mean, heck, if it's just free.
Well, yeah, free is relative. It's Kickstarter. You're paying for the core pledge. You're getting all that. Let's put these back. Did we even show these properly?
Insane.
I don't even know if we did.
I mean,
we showed the other stuff.
We showed the other stuff.
Yeah. Let's go and put these back on.
I think that's going there, and that's going there. That's going underneath first.
Totally. See, I got mine first. I got mine first. Box back. It's a team game. It's a cooperative game. This is a cooperative experience. But anyways, yeah, I believe the Kickstarter is going to, the Ice One Kickstarter is going to have actual exclusive stuff as well, which does mean that it's going to trigger your FOMO more and back accordingly and back responsibly and all that stuff. We're going to do the Teostra.
I wasn't aiming at that, but sometimes my webs aren't accurate.
So we got more of these monster cards over here.
What? This is a chimera.
Manticore.
That is what I meant. It's a manticore. Look at this thing. It is fierce. Fierce. I am your doom.
Inevitable.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to come up with that, and I couldn't remember it.
It's okay.
Your doom is the best I could do.
Okay, I can remember what comes after I am inevitable.
I am Iron Man?
Do you not remember this? We had this interaction.
Oh, we did?
Yes, and you said I am inevitable, and I was like, okay, and you're like, say the thing. I'm like, what thing? You're like, I am. Like, what are you talking about? You're like, I am Iron Man.
You were actively, I think, playing as Iron Man.
And then that's something like that.
I think you were.
And then I said to you, I love you 3000. You're like, aw.
It was enough of a redeeming.
Okay, Steamforged Games sent me this one. Not in shrink.
You know what's satisfying about this is that it's like it's ready to be opened.
It's not in shrink.
It's ready to be opened. It's ready to be opened.
Oh, did you unshrink it?
It's ready to be opened.
I'm gonna unshrink this one while you deal with that one. Anyways.
Wait for the slow drop.
That's got. Okay, cool.
Slow drop.
And then they're like, many.
It's a bunch of people.
It's more characters.
Okay, the hunters are small.
Yeah, it's not just when there's a bunch of monsters, you're like, it's all cool, but this one's more characters, and you're like,
I've got a club. I call it Clubby. I'm Chubby the Clubby.
And what do you call the sword?
That's
Swordy?
a club.
Swordy.
Oh, you mean like a sword like this?
That's like swordy.
This is pointy.
Pointy. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Smashy.
This is the blunt boy.
The blunt boy.
This is Stab Happy. This is Pew Pew Ka-Choo.
Whoa! What the frig is this?
And this is the Alex wants to be as tall as Tom Vassell.
Okay, great. Now that we're done with that, here, go ahead, do these.
Okay, all right.
No,
we've got
dear Lord, no.
we've got Whack-A-Dragon. We've got Compensating Shield. We've got these aren't big enough for anything. We've got I need to get these sharpened. We've got hey, this we've already shown this one before. We've got wait a second, I'm getting deja vu. We've got little Ewoks with wearing the head of what's that? Huh?
It's not focusing.
Oh, how about that?
There we go.
Okay, Ewoks holding the bone. What's that bone Pokemon?
I don't know.
You don't remember
It's
the bone
Pokemon. I don't know Pokemon.
We've got Heroic Pose #1.
Okay, yeah, sure.
We've got Sexy Bow Pose #2.
If you call them different names in the poses, you don't need to say number 1 and number 2. It's either Heroic Pose 1 and Heroic Pose 2, or it's Heroic Bow and Heroic Pose and Sexy Pose. Bow Pose. I don't remember what it was. I lost the name.
Are you mansplaining my pose naming?
Yes.
What if I'm thinking of just other poses outside of this? You're just adding...
Oh, the Iceborne content. Of course, there's more characters. You're right. Take it back.
Yeah. And I was intuitively doing that, and you didn't even give me the chance to do that. And you know what? I'm about this kind of my feels right now. I'm feeling like Piglet. I can't get it to
focus. Oh, go a little lower. There we go.
There we go, Piglet. Boom, scoop-a-doop. And oh man, I mean these are just all the so. They're not familiars. What are these guys called? I can't remember what they're called. Because they're in the video game, too. They're like your little companions.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name. I know what you're talking about, but I know the name.
That was the fastest agreement of non-information.
Yes.
And then, I mean, this is just... Everybody knows that this is Kevin from Up. Like, 100%. This is Kevin from Up. And he's got a big rock that he wants to play with. And that is Balrog. Oh my gosh, is that Balrog. Like, right?
What? The Balrog had wings?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Like Lord of the Rings Balrog?
No.
What Balrog?
The Barney Balrog.
Who's
yes,
that?
The Lord of the Rings Balrog.
I don't know what Balrog... I'm saying, did it have wings? I don't remember it having wings.
Yes, it had wings.
It was
wings of, like, fire and smoke.
Then this is not a Balrog. These wings are plastic.
I want to punch you. I want to punch you.
Here, put these back on instead. Here we go.
Back in?
Back in, and this back on top of that. While I disassemble the Balrog, and then we go to the coolest thing that Devin doesn't know is coming.
What?
The coolest thing that Devin doesn't know is coming.
Oh, I want to open it.
No, you know.
I want to open it. I want to open it. I want to open it.
You close your eyes.
I want to open it.
You close your eyes.
Yes, sir.
Well, not yet. I'm not ready.
What? You just
No. You'll have to close your eyes soon. I need to put this back in. I need to figure out how this goes. I'm not confident how this goes, and we're going to go ahead and put it back in.
Well, I'm not. You should not do it that way.
It was something like this. Don't you start with me.
No, you're doing it wrong.
I might be doing it wrong, but I was doing it mostly right. Nope. Hey.
Rotate it that way. Other way. Right, like there.
Don't poke it. Don't poke it.
Yeah, like that.
You did not help at all. You did not help one bit. One
I
second.
think he has to go the other way.
No. He's look at the tail. Look at the tail indent.
I was just making this process longer for you.
We're gonna deal with this. I think this goes in like this. See, that goes in like that pretty smoothly. The question is this one. It's all on the top cam. I can figure out later if I need to, which we might figure out later because we might need to.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure out later. It's okay. This works.
Yeah.
This works.
Does it?
No, it does not.
How about I do this while you get the box that I'm not going to look at?
Here you go. Put this in here.
Look, that goes...
If you can figure out, that'd be great, because I cannot.
Yeah, it goes under, like that. Boom. And then that goes...
Okay, you saw me unbox it. You know what it looks like.
I didn't see you unbox
Not you,
it.
the audience.
Oh.
I'm not talking to you.
Wow, that was aggressive. It went in like that.
You see?
That didn't take me long. Oh, okay, I'm closing them. But I'm putting this over here and I'm
Close your eyes.
Hey, do you need my knife?
No, I got a knife.
Do you need my knife?
Only for a
need my
moment,
knife?
and the moment's gone. No, I don't need a knife. I don't need a
Knife?
I need you to be quiet. Stop. Okay, we got that. I'm just like trying to like cut these off over here. These are little strings holding this thing in place.
Can I touch it?
No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. You're gonna ruin it. You're gonna break it. Don't do it. Okay, okay, 1 second. Hold up. It's got a string around its neck.
Well, you should cut it. Do you want my knife?
I will.
Do you want my knife?
Okay, 1 second. 1 second.
I can open it.
Don't you dare do a thing.
Do you want me to open it?
Don't you do a thing.
Okay.
Okay, hold up. He's gonna be excited in a second, guys.
Have we? Oh, we need to restart and do the announcement.
Oh, we should do that. 1 second.
Okay.
1 second. No, I need to get this in first.
Okay.
This actually does not want to go in. Don't want to do it. Okay.
Is it the Balrog?
Pieces are assembling mostly. We'll do the rest later. But
Is it
we
the
got this.
Balrog?
Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Hold up.
It's
Ready?
the Balrog.
You can
isn't
open your
it?
eyes. You can open your eyes. Okay, ready? We're gonna do this. Okay.
Are we starting over?
Yeah, head down,
Okay.
head down. Hey, I'm Alex Macklin from Morgan & Co.
I brought my knife.
You're ruining the thing.
What?
Yeah, I have a whole thing where I show my coffee, the knife, I start off, I'm like, hey, I have
but
my
you've
coffee.
already opened up boxes.
Then it's the end of the
Or
video.
did they come without shrink?
They came with their drink.
Why?
Because they have to have this magnificent dragon!
First off, this dragon looks like he has indigestion.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, oh, like I need to take Tums or something like that. Like, I mean, look at the chest compression there. Like, super bloated, really not feeling it. Absolute, like, insane amount. Like, it is so bad, it is actually making the rib cage protrude from, like, the inside bursting forth. So this dragon's almost dead. I imagine this fight is probably easy.
That's the easy fight. Actually, that's the starting fight.
Yeah, this is the starting fight.
That's the tutorial fight, right?
It makes sense.
Tutorial fight right
Makes
there against
sense.
the dragon.
Yeah, you go up against bloated indigestion.
And he's like, young ones, and that's like...
He's like, guys, I'm really past my prime.
Yeah.
You should sharpen your steel against a more worthy foe.
You know the thing you have to remember when you do videos like this?
What?
Videos like this inherently are attracting a slightly more video game audience. They don't have patience for this kind of thing.
They don't?
No.
Oh, well, you clicked on the wrong video.
We're sorry.
You want to go play Iceborne? Iceborne is coming.
Iceborne's coming.
Ugh, dude, we
Iceborne's
should have
coming.
started with the announcement.
We should have started with the announcement.
Restart?
Yeah, absolutely.
okay.
Oh, hide. Hey, I'm Alex Macklin from Morgan & Co.
I've got a dragon.
What? You're ruining the thing. You have to unbox the boxes. You do it one piece at a time. You can't start with the dragon. You know what you start with? The announcement. Iceborne.
Iceborne is coming.
It's coming to Kickstarter.
When?
May 18th.
You have an exact date?
Supposedly.
We should have led with that.
I should have led with that.
We should have led with that.
Yeah, one last time. Start again.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Hi, I'm Alex Macklin from Morgan & Co. On May 18th!
Iceborne, May 18th.